Alrighty everyone, I've decided to go ahead and do my 56th game of Jeopardy for the Super NES, and so far, in 55 games, I have won $4,019,337. You heard correctly, folks. Jeopardy for the SNES is now a $4 million run. Can you believe that? Let's keep it going. The categories for the Jeopardy round are first lines, U.S. history, parades, sports, the desert, and we'll close it out with Gee Whiz. Notice the quotation marks. Alright. The desert for 100.
Yes, it is.
Types of these include old man, hedgehog, and barrel. What are cacti? Let's have the desert for 200.
Yes, it is.
This lowest point figured in Ronald Reagan's career. What is Death Valley? I can't believe that Jeopardy for the SNES is now a $4 million run. Alright, 300 please.
Yes, it is.
Great for fertile land. Buildings are built around but not on one of these watering spots. What is an oasis? We'll go with the desert for 400.
Yes, it is.
Artist famous for her paintings of the deserts of the American Southwest. Who's Georgia O'Keeffe? $500 please for the desert.
Yes, it is.
Coldest, most northern desert in the world. What is the Gobi? Well done in the desert category, $1,500. I'd like first lines for 100.
Yes, it is.
The last group mentioned in the first line of Mark Antony's eulogy on Caesar. What are countrymen? I'll take first lines for 200.
Yes, it is.
The first three words of the Bible. What are in the beginning? Let's have the Bible for first line for 300, please. Excuse me, or 400, I guess. It begins with Marley was dead to begin with. What is a Christmas Carol? First line is 300, for real.
Yes, it is.
Philip Roth's story where Neil tells us, the first time I saw Brenda, she asked me to hold her glasses. Rob. And it was Goodbye Columbus. Oh yeah, that's right. So Rob gets that one right. He goes up to $300, and we're two. First line's 500.
Yes, it is.
TV show whose theme begins, just sit right back and you'll hear a tale. What is Gilligan's Island? There you go. Okay, let's have Gee Whiz 100.
Yes, it is.
It can follow Maurice, Robin, or Barry. What is Gib? Gee Whiz for 200.
Yes, it is.
Term for a present participle used as a noun such as asking or answering. What is a gerund? I'll have Gee Whiz for 300, please.
Yes, it is.
This 20th century German psychology states that the whole experience is greater than the sum of its parts. What is a gestalt? Gee Whiz for 400, please.
Yes, it is.
A rapid slide through a series of consecutive tones on a piano or trombone, for example. What is a glissando? A Gee Whiz for 500, please.
The answer is.
The okapi belongs to this family. What is a gherkin? What are gherkins, I should say? No, that's incorrect. Rob. Giraffes! Oh, that's right. Oh. I always get this clue wrong for some reason or another, but it's okay. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to keep going. Sports for 100.
The answer is.
When James Naismith invented it in 1891, he used peach baskets. What is basketball? Like sports for 200.
The answer is.
In a perfect game in this sport, you score 300. What is bowling? Sports for 300.
The answer is.
Joan Benoit's type of road race. What is a... I'm going to say a slot car derby, but I'm going to change my mind and say what's a drag race. No. Probably shouldn't have changed my mind. Sue. It's a marathon, so I would have been wrong either way. Sue now has her first bit of cash. Let's see where she goes. Sports for 400.
The answer is.
Okay. The Hogs block for this NFL team. What are the... What are the Razorbacks? Slipping. Sue. The Washington Redskins. Oh, okay. Sue's on the board, or Sue adds to her money. U.S. history 100.
The answer is.
Planned under Eisenhower, the invasion of this Caribbean island failed under Kennedy. What is Cuba? U.S. history for 200.
The answer is.
Following FDR's New Deal, he gave us a fair deal. Who's Harry Truman? U.S. history for 300.
The answer is.
From 1836 to 1845, this state was an independent country. Better get this right. What is Texas? Oh, barf. There we go. U.S. history for 400, please.
The answer is.
In 1934, this Louisiana governor, known as Kingfish, proposed a guaranteed family income of $5,000. Who's Huey Long? U.S. history for 500.
The answer is.
Many consider his appointment as Chief Justice in 1801 the most important one in U.S. history. Who was... John Marshall? There we go. I guess sports for 500.
The answer is.
Okay. After surviving a car wreck, this former Dodger catcher wrote, "It's good to be alive." So we know where the Daily Double is. Let's see if Sue knows this one. Roy Campanella. He's the one. So we have one category remaining, and that is parades. Is the Daily Double in the $100 clue?
The answer
Tis
is.
not. 1988 was the year of this creature, which traditionally leads the annual Chinese New Year parade. What is the dragon? 2.
The answer is.
Parades on this day might honor Flora, the Roman goddess of spring, or a country's laborers. What is May Day? We have parades for 300.
The answer is.
This had to be stoked up for the performance and traditionally came last in the circus parade. What is a calliope? $400.
The answer is
For most of its route, the Tournament of Roses parade follows this Pasadena Boulevard. What is Colorado Boulevard? And it looks like the last clue is all mine because it is the Daily Double. Oh, foop. All. Annual British parade that arose from the need to show mercenary troops which flag to follow. One is chopping the collar. $10,600 at the end of the Jeopardy round. Woo! Out to get that cash. Now everybody knows why this game is a $4 million run. Let's get underway with Double Jeopardy. For Double Jeopardy, the categories are inventions, fathers, word origins, musical instruments, fruits and veggies, and we're going to close it out with insects. I feel good about these categories, but I don't go first, so let's go ahead and get going. Inventions for 200. Oh, one of the two daily doubles just like that. Oh boy. He's going to risk 1,000 on this clue. It is generally believed that gunpowder was invented in this country, and he doesn't know that it's China! Rob, you big dum-dum. China is the correct answer. Anyways, moving on. Fathers for 200.
the answer is
This actor, the father of triplets, was just a boy on the Waltons. Who's Richard Thomas? Let's go back to inventions for 400.
the answer is
Himself blind, he modified the military secret code to invent writing for the blind. Who is Braille? We'll take inventions for 600.
the answer is
Willis Carrier's 1902 invention. What is the air conditioner? Inventions for 800.
the answer is
Not surprisingly, he invented the disposable blade safety razor. Who is King Gillette? And we'll have inventions for 1,000.
the answer is
Okay. Though his name is also associated with blades, he invented the electric shaver. Who is Schick? $13,600. Fathers for 400.
the answer is
He was a mother of invention, but father to Moon Unit and Dweezil, I mean, sorry. Who is Frank Zappa? We'll take fathers for 600, please.
the answer is
He shows up for New Year's with an hourglass and a scythe. Who is Father Time? Fathers, 800.
the answer is
Percy Kilbride played him in a series of rural comedies. Who is Pa Kettle? Fathers for 1,000.
the answer is
He was father to Queen Elizabeth I. Oh, and Rob had the unmitigated gall to lock me out. Henry VIII, I knew that one, but I got beat to the buzzer. But at least Rob's out of the hole now, and he gets to make another selection. We have 4 full categories left. Word origins, 200.
the answer
Going down the
is
line here. Gem whose name comes from the Sanskrit for jewel, upala. What's an opal? We'll do both word origins for 400, please.
The answer is.
These teeth are used for grinding, and their name derives from the Latin for millstone. Oh. Rob locked me out. Molars, yep. Too bad. So he and Sue are tied at $1,200 apiece, but they each trail me by quite a margin. Fruits and vegetables, 200.
The answer is.
This dried fruit is often found in carrot cake. I got beat to the buzzer again. Raisins, yep. Alright, back to word origins.
The answer is.
This food poisoning bacteria was named for a veterinarian, not a fish. What is salmonella? Word origins for 800.
The answer is.
Though harlequins are written in English, this term means a story written in the language of Rome. What is a romance? I'll take word origins for 1,000, please.
The answer is.
Answer there. From early French for chain, it's a cheek knot of hair worn at the nape of the neck. And Sue locked me out too. Chignon, yep. Alright, insects for 200.
The answer is.
This fever carried by ticks is actually more prevalent in the Appalachians than it is out west. What is Rocky Mountain spotted fever? Insects for 400.
The answer is.
This disease carrier poses the greatest health threat to humans of all insects worldwide. What is the mosquito? Let's have insects for 600.
The answer is.
These bees who do nothing but fertilize queens have the shortest lifespan of any bee, 4 weeks. What are drones? I'll take insects for 800.
The answer is.
Found on land, not in the water, this colorful insect feeds on anything starchy. What is a silverfish? Let's have insects for 1,000.
The answer is.
An insect's body consists of a thorax and these other two parts. What are the head and abdomen? $20,000, alright. Fruits and vegetables, 400, please.
The answer is.
As stated on most gelatin boxes, this fruit should be cooked before adding to a gelatin mixture. What is a pineapple? Let's have fruits and vegetables for 600.
The answer is.
Also called the pie plant, its long reddish stalks are edible when cooked. What is the rhubarb? Fruits and vegetables for 800, please.
The answer is.
Collards, kale, and bok choy are all types of this vegetable. Oh. Cabbage. I knew it. But Rob is up to 2,200. He and Sue are tied once again. Let's see where he goes. Fruits and vegetables, 1,000.
The answer is.
In France, this onion-like vegetable is known as the asparagus of the poor. What are leeks? So we know the last daily doubles in the category of musical instruments. 200.
The answer is.
Goodman's licorice stick. What is a clarinet? $400, please.
answer is
Afro-Cuban skids that kept the beat for beatnik poetry. What are bongos? $600?
the answer is
Percussive plates that serve up a din. Oh, Rob, lock me out. Symbols, I knew that one. What are the other two clues as the Daily Double, Rob? The other Daily Double. Let's find out if it is, in fact, in the $800 clue. It is. He got it. And he's going 1800 on this clue. Ravi Shankar inspired George Harrison to use this instrument with the Beatles, and he doesn't have a clue. Is it a sitar? Sure is. Let's look at that last clue for $1,000.
the answer is
Plucked instrument brought to the U.S. by slaves, now a fixture in bluegrass. What is a banjo? That puts me at $23,600. Sue has $2,200. Rob, $1,000. And a 57th game will be in the books. Here we go. And our final Jeopardy category for this game is operettas. This Johann Strauss classic, coolly received in 1874, had 171 productions in German alone within 6 years. I'm just going to say what is tiny, but I really don't know. It's not going to matter though, because I'm still going to win, and I have over $4 million, so...
the final Jeopardy answer is
Oh, it's Die Fledermaus. Oh well. I responded incorrectly, but it's not going to matter because I still win. Rob doubles his $1,000 to $2,000. Let's see if Sue came up with Die Fledermaus. She did. She doubles her money to $4,400. I, on the other hand, got it wrong. But I still win with $21,948. That's not bad. But that is now $4,041,285. That's still won. Now repeat the total. $4,041,285. And I'm coming back for a 57th game soon, and I'll see you all for the next video coming soon.